Alright then, guys. I just got back. Just lugged my long box. It's hot again outside still. And this is a different type of event that happened here for me. And I just happened to stumble upon. I was in my LCS and this guy's like, yeah, down the street there's this store that, they have these comics. They got tons of them. I couldn't even like start to look through all of them. And they're giving them away basically for like $1 a piece. No matter which ones you want. And I was like, really? So I was like, all right, let me go down there and take a look. And so I did that, and long story short, about 5 days later, a couple hours each day or so in there, I came out with a long box full of comics, spent about 35 cents a book on them, and nothing like crazy valuable. It's mostly Bronze Age stuff, a little bit of modern, nothing, maybe one or two Silver Age things, but not much of that. Pretty much came from two stores, I think, is what happened. One that closed in the 80s and one that closed in the 90s is my impression. Along with a couple other modern books that were thrown in there. And I'm going to stop talking so we can get to this. I'm going to quickly go through these. A lot of them were doubles and triples and stuff. But this was a store, that doesn't sell comic books normally. It's just a junk store that happened to have over 50,000 books. So this guy was looking to dump them. I had fun. Let's see what I got, huh? Here we go. Here she is. My long box, nothing was bagged or boarded in there, so I went through a lot of it to try to find the stuff in the best condition. Just about everything I picked up here is at least very fine plus. A lot of it's near mint quality. And here we go. Here we go. About 400 books. Alright, got them transferred over from their dirty ass long box. This was actually the cleanest one I could find. Look at that nasty ass crap, dude. This is the kind of crap I had to dig through in order to find these books. I can't believe I could still find some that were mint, but I did. So I just took them out of that shit and put them into two fresh short boxes. Now, we can finally take a look. Decided the best way to do this is just to plow through, so I'm going to start plowing through, man. I'm not going to show you a lot of detail on any of these. I'm just going to start going. It's going to take a while to show you this stuff. Some of this stuff I'm familiar with. Some of it I am not. Some of it I looked up on eBay if I wasn't familiar with it to see if it was worth something. Some of the stuff is worth like $5 to $10. Some of it's worth not even that. Some of it's worth a little bit more, but not very many things. Mostly I just got to pick what I wanted, And found some kind of cool stuff, dude. Really, I mean, I had fun. I definitely had fun doing this. Look at this. Mr. Mixel is the only man for me, Superman. Drop dead, bitch. Stupid stuff like that I would never really buy, on my own. But because it was available here for relatively nothing, I got to try a lot of cool Bronze Age stuff that I otherwise wouldn't pick up. Kick me hard. That's right, Superman. Take it up the ass, you little bitch. Take it up the arse. Look at that. Some woman's walking over your dead corpse. This is, I don't know what volume of Superman this is. Maybe volume 2. It's from the 80s. All these Supermans. This one's Superman 17 from 1988. So whatever volume that would make this. But, some of these are good, man. Like, these are all John Byrne Superman comics for 35 cents a piece. Sweet. You notice a theme here in the type of Superman books I picked up. Superman getting dominated. I'm not a big Superman fan, but hey, every once in a while I see some Superman stuff that I like. And you'll notice on some of these I picked up more than one copy because I realized there were ways that I could flip this stuff and basically get this box for free for myself, keep what I want and sell the rest, It's going to take some time for sure because there aren't any big ticket items in here, but there's some ways for me to piece it together. I made sure there would be so that I can sell this stuff off on my eBay account. Look at that, man. Isn't that cool? Pretty modern book, but Superman and Aquaman. Really nice looking cover. And I had it all. I basically had to organize all this stuff, so I have it alphabetical in its long boxes, but I'm going backwards, if you can tell, in terms of being alphabetical. Just so it's easier for me to put it back in there without having to reorder them again. I gotta look this one up. I don't know if this is worth anything, or I don't know anything about a lot of these, man. A lot of them I just grabbed because they looked cool, and I didn't have time to look everything up, you know, to see if it was worth money or not. So if something was cool, I just took it. Like these Wolverines, I know they're not worth really much of anything, but they were all so damn crisp. Holy smokes, dude. I don't know if you can tell. These things are just, you know, there's like a little bit of blunting on some of the corners, but when I opened one of these, I haven't opened the other two, it made that sound, if you know what I'm talking about, the unread comic sound, where it kind of like goes, and then kind of cracks. I don't want to do it on the other ones, because I want to say that they've been, you know, they might have that sound going for them. But, yeah, that was cool. Oops, where did this come from? What is this? I lost track of what's happening here. Whiz Kids. Oh, right. This is just some stupid promotional thing I got. Say no to drugs. Nancy Reagan campaign shit, you know. Radio Shack free flyer or something. Compliments of Radio Shack. The computers that said no to drugs. Whiz Kids. Weird stuff. I don't know. I just got some random stuff like this, but also some stuff that hopefully will wind up being worth enough where I can maybe get my money back. I don't know. We'll see, man. A lot of it's a mystery for me, to me. And even if I don't, I didn't spend much at all. So screw it. You know, these are some cool books, if you ask me. I'm gonna have fun with. A lot of Spectacular Spider-Man. A lot of Spectacular Spider-Man. Isn't that cool with the rhino? Look at that one. Yep. And I don't even know if I'm going to put these in a bag with bags and boards. I probably should on some of them at least, you know, just because they're in such good shape. I want to keep them in good shape. I have to at least try to protect them. And I saved these, man. You know, people were just destroying these piles of comics in that store. So I was going to dump some of these where I have like 4, 5, 6 copies of them, but I ended up, you know, he said you can fill up the box, and so I just took them all instead of choosing certain ones. So I have a bunch of copies of some books because it was going to be that or just leave the box half empty, you know. So I did it. Plus I figure, you know, I could probably give some away as gifts on my YouTube channel. Who knows? I think I'll have to have some music going during this video. Spectacular Spider-Man galore here, as you can see. I'm going to try to go through it here a little faster. Sit down, really start plowing through these. There must have been, honestly guys, there must have been 5,000 copies of Spectacular Spider-Man 203. All in very fine or higher condition. It was insane. There are some books like that where there are just hundreds or thousands of copies of them. Look at all these Spideys, huh? Spectacular Spider-Man galore. It's a cool lizard cover. And I don't know what this is. I just thought it looked cool, so I grabbed it. Some modern Spider-Man versus Dracula #1. Let's see who's working on it here. Who's that? Who'd that be? See, I'm not familiar with a lot of these modern books, so I had to kind of like guess. Try to get that in focus there. A lot of these, I don't know those artists. Provocative enough. For 35 cents, I'm a taker. You know. All right, got to keep going here to keep these books moving. Okay, just gonna keep it going. I noticed that took me way too long for the first video, so I'm not gonna pause here. Just gonna keep talking. Ooh, this one, when I found this one though, ooh, reprint of my favorite cover from the Silver Age, and this one's worth a little bit too. Really excited to find that. Fantasy Masterpieces #4. With that reprint of Silver Surfer #4. In very nice shape, man. In very nice shape, just like everything else in the lot. Everything is in nice shape. Oh yeah. Love that one. Love that one. Lots of spawn. I only took a little bit of it though. And I guess we got more Spectacular Spidey here. I'm not sure what I'm doing here with the order, but whatever, I'm just going to keep going through them. There were a lot of this one. I only took one or two though. So clean, man. It's got this dent here in the corner, but love books that are this clean. Condition on them was quite nice. Quite nice. It was like hard passing them up, you know? You see 20 copies of something. I don't really want to spend 5 years trying to sell 20 copies of something, so I didn't take the 20 copies. You know, I took the best 2 or 3, but it was hard saying bye to some of these because they were all so nice. Spectacular Spider-Man galore. There's Tombstone. I'll zoom in here a little bit so you can see this. What I'm doing with this pile here a little better. You don't have to see all the edges. You can trust that they're all in great shape at this point. You can see what I mean. Quite a few copies of some of these. Keep one for me. Try to sell the others maybe in lots, right? With these Spectacular Spideys. It's a cool She-Hulk cover. I like that one right there. These are mostly, you know, Spectacular Spider-Man from in the hundreds, issues in the hundreds. So they're all 80s Spideys for the most part. But some of them are still pretty cool, in my opinion. Real quick little interjection here to give you guys a break from just seeing tons and tons of books. So I'm spending a lot of time in this store, right? Because it took me a while to go through about 40,000 books. This guy, there's a lot of weird people in this store, man. One of the employees comes up to me. He's this bitter Irish guy. When I first walk in there, it's still closed for some reason. The door's locked. I pull the door to open the door. He sees me from the inside. He does a big like show of like, oh God, I have to go let you in now. Goes to the door to let me in. Like, sorry, I'm a customer trying to get in your store. It's locked. Yeah, you want to unlock your door so I can get inside? I get inside. We end up getting along. The guy ended up just being like a weird OCD kind of guy. But he comes up to me after he decides that he likes me about an hour later. He says, do you ever feel like after you spend reading comic books, you experience space dilation or time dilation? And I was like, you mean time dilation? Like time starts going like slower or faster afterwards? He's like, yeah, but also like space dilation, you know, like reality sort of looks a little different and feels different. And I was like, sure, I guess. Like, you know, you read comics and it opens your mind up a little bit. It's fun, man. You know, it's like sci-fi. Is that what you mean? And he's like, no, I experienced something very profound. I call it space dilation. And I also just recently started experiencing time dilation. It's very similar to time travel. And I was like, yo, bro, okay. You carry on, man. You carry on. And yeah, we did the deal and I took the comics, but I just thought that guy was funny. All right, back to the comic books. This I hadn't heard of before, but apparently you can actually make a bit of money on it when you sell them as a 1-2 combo. So I'm gonna keep one for myself, read it, and sell Phantom Zone number 1 and 2 from 1982. It's a DC 2-pack, I guess. They're all in crazy nice shape, man. They're all 9.0 plus. A couple of them might be very fines, like this one. I think this damage might have actually happened on the way home. You see this little tear here in the back cover? But the others have no damage like that. They're just freaking clean, man. They're clean. Oops. I ran out of space there on the camera, which tells me I should go faster. It's kind of crazy, man. I'm getting some of these 60-cent PCs from the Bronze Age. What's this one from? 1982. I got a lot that were from the month and year that I was born, which is awesome. Look at this one, Planet Comics #1. Sexy McSexerson. Yellow. I just really like that, man. Yeah, I'm a dirty perv, but there's also an undeniable artistic element to that cover, is there not? Yes, there is. I don't know if this is a reprint or what. I highly doubt that's original art because it's pretty good. For a modern comic, that'd be weird. We got some Planet of the Apes. Fucking, why not? Why not? Why not? Some Plastic Man #1, 2, 3. That'll be a fun little 3-issue read, right? I think it's the volume 2 of Plastic Man. Predator #1. I didn't even know there was such a thing. Preteen Dirty Jean Kung Fu Kangaroos. Yeah, you heard that right. Psycho Blast #1. Quite the variety here, as you can see. The Punisher Euro Hit #68. There was a ton of Punisher War Journal stuff. This one's #2. There was so much, dude. So I just took, like 2 or 3 of the really minty copies of the ones that I like the look of, because they're not worth much. This is the only one, apparently, I think, #6, that you can sell individually, and, if it's mint, you can sell it for, I guess, like $5. Some went for 10. So we'll see. We'll see. Who knows? Go with 6 and 7 as a duo. Maybe I could knock it up to 10, right? I don't know. 6, 7, and 8. You get the idea. There's lots of possibilities. But I got enough where I can always keep at least one copy of everything for myself on that kind of stuff. So hopefully everything else, over time and through, admittedly even more effort, will go towards paying me back for what I paid for this lot of books, even though I didn't pay much at all. It shouldn't take much, man, to get it back, I would think, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Oh, and 2. This pile right here. Got some Incredible Hulks, 363. I really like this cover, man. Gene Colan. Good stuff. Good stuff. Interesting. Lots of Hulks here in the 300s. Not sure why. Getting a weird sort of color feedback on that cover. On my phone, at least. I'm getting it here now again, too. What the heck? Let me try to stop and restart. I don't know why, guys, but my camera's acting up and it's not letting me show anything without getting a weird sort of feedback. I don't know if you can see that there, but I saw it on mine, so I'm just going to switch angles here. Maybe it'll make it easier for you, too. A little bit of variety. Ooh, this, I believe, you guys got to tell me, but this Hulk 377, I think this is the second printing. Let's see real quick. And the second and third printing of this book, I believe, are worth a little bit. Or is this the first printing? Oh, I think this might be the first printing. And this, see, this is also Hulk 377. You see the difference here. And I think this one on the right is the second printing. And there's a third printing that's even more rare, I think, which is really worth some money. I don't think I saw any of those. But, yeah, this is a 1-2 combo. Could be interesting, although I'll probably keep this one. Let's see, is this the second printing? Huh. I don't know. I'd have to check. But I know that one of those is second printing. Anyways, weird stuff like that. Keep going. Keep going. Sorry, we're slowing down here, guys. Abomination and Hulk stuff. There's lots of cool artwork here, yeah? Oh, look at this. Man-Thing versus Hulk. Is that a sweet cover or what, man? And look how freaking nice these copies are, dude. Look at them. Just so glossy. So glossy. Oh, man. Ooh, looks like this one's got a little bit of rub from the back cover on it. A defect! Alright, keep going. Keep going, keep going. I love this cover, so I picked up a few of these. As you can see, more Hulk stuff. Hulk and Punisher. Inhumanoids, #1. I have no idea what that's about. I'll have to check that out. The Inhumans, #1. Who knows if that goes for anything now. I'll have to check. Iron Man, 289. Long Shot, #1. Long Shot, #1. And Long Shot #4 they had too, which is kind of a cool cover, I thought. Lost Planet. I think that might be a reprint. I'm not sure. Manhunter. Well, what is this? Manhunter #8. Okay. Cool stuff. Couldn't focus you. Go on. You can do it. There you go. Martian Manhunter #1. No idea what that's about. Let's check that out. The Max #1. Okay, this comic right here, dude, they must have had, honestly, maybe 5,000 copies of the Max #1 from Image. Image Comics. Motormouth #1. No idea what that's about. We'll have to see. Co-star Nick Fury. Okay. Nathaniel Dusk, Private Investigator #1 and 3. Night Mask #1. Omega Men. Paradox #1. No idea what that is. I think it's one of the... Oh, I thought I was going to say it's black and white on the inside because it's one of those independents, but it's not, I guess. Pendragon, they had tons of these, and I realized I could do 1, 2, 3 on this too, so I picked up a few. Pendragon #1. These are all minty, dude. 1, 1, 1. I had my choice of litter on these, you know. 2, 2. Oops. 3, 3. And that's one short box. Let's move on to the next one where we can go even faster. All right, now I really am going to pick up the pace. Here we go. Marvel Knights Daredevil with Brian Bendis. I've heard it's decent, so I picked it up. Dark Hawk Annual #1. Yes, Dark Hawk Annual #1. DC Sampler. This is actually a slightly valuable comic, believe it or not. Free back in the day. Not no mo. No. It's the first appearance of something weird. I forget. I gotta look it up. Elongated Man #1. X-Mutants #4. Fallen Angels #1. 3. Fantastic Four 287. 383. 369. Femforce #7. Firestar, cool cover, man, with the Wolverine there, #2. Fool Killer, #5 and 7. Look at that Fool Killer cover. Yikes. Worth nothing, but isn't that nice looking? Gorgeous. Gorgeous. #10. And Forever People, #3. Some Ghost Riders, 5, 6, 7. It goes on and on. You get the idea. I'm just going to keep plowing through them. #10's a cool cover. They're all cool covers, these ones I picked out, actually. Again, I kind of had my pick of the litter. Cool Wolverine Ghost Rider cover. Andy and Joe Kubert. Very cool. And giant size X-Men reprints. I got a couple of these for my brothers so that they can read up. When it comes around to Christmas time, I'm going to give that to them. Some G.I. Joes. No really early ones, just some cool ones that I picked out. 56, 57, 59. Never had any G.I. Joes before. Wow, that was crazy. My phone just fell, but it actually fell onto the comics. And this G.I. Joe number 63 just saved my comic. It took a ding for it. Look at that. Oops. Can I get that in focus? There it is. This one's no longer mint. Can't sell it. Well, never could sell it probably, to be honest, but oops, just ruined that one. It's okay. Got, let's see how many more I've got here. You get the idea. Keep going. G.I. Joe galore. Getting focus there. Icon Devil number 1. No idea what that is. Impossible Man Summer Vacation Spectacular. Number 1. Or annual number 1 with Dr. Doom. Looks goofy. Thought I'd try it out. Why the hell not? Some 90s retarded comic stuff, you know. Hulk annual number 13. Pretty cool. Not a worthless comic. And Hulk 353. And then a bunch of Hulks here again. 355. Look at him there. Great cover. I think it's, I don't know who's doing the art here. Somebody weird, like Pervs, I think might be the name I saw on the cover just now. 358, 360, 362, 363. There's that colon one again. I got a couple copies of that. I'm going to stop and restart with the camera up. Just while I got it here, I also got a few mint, like never out of this bag, copies of Black Cat number 2 and number 1. And I'll keep for myself, and then you know what I'll do with the others. Cloak and Dagger number 1, also minty. I got Cloak and Dagger number 2, just like this somewhere else too. Same thing with the Falcon number 1 and 2, this limited series, and Fool Killer 1 and 2. Actually, I don't know if I have Fool Killer. I only have a couple Fool Killers, number 2, so I don't know if we will do the same with these Fool Killers, but that's okay. I freaking love Fool Killer. Yeah, okay, this will be the last 2 piles. Cruising through. Cerebus number 20. I'm saying for my boy, Comic Corpsey. And then I got a slew of classic X-Men, man. And classic X-Men, for those of you who don't know, is written by Chris Claremont. And he basically takes old from the Silver Age X-Men stories and adds in additions and stuff with the new X-Men and creates new stories and blends old with new, and it's just good stuff that's overlooked in my opinion. And they all the classic X-Men have these awesome back covers with great back cover art. So these are just, I had to let a lot of them go unfortunately, but we're starting with number 4. I'm just going to cruise through these, and I picked up basically only the best of the best, like 9.0 and above, man. Some of these, look at that. Isn't that great? Get in focus. Let me go faster here. Look at Colossus there, man. It's cool stuff, dude. Me likey. Me likey. I like the back cover better than the front. Okay, I'm just going to cruise through these classic X-Men. Great artwork, great stories, more original than not. You can see the back covers are awesome, dude. Number 11 here, 13, 14, 15, 16, 23, pretty cool, man. These back covers, I'm telling you. Oof, look at that back cover. Look at that. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Just great X-Men, overlooked X-Men books, if you ask me. I don't hear enough people talking about these classic X-Men, man. I can't wait to read some of these. I've read a few of them, not many, and now I have all sorts to read, don't I? Oh yeah, yes I do. This is X-Men number 40 here, this green bad boy. I really like this cover. I think it is nice. That's all the classic X-Men. Now we're moving to Cloak and Dagger stuff. Just grabbed a few of them. Comet Man #1. Comet Man #1. Very cool Comet Man #5 cover, if you ask me. Fantastic Four action here. Cool World #1. Who remembers Cool World? Who remembers Cool World? I do. I do. Oh, shit, man. It's a good thing that's not worth anything. God damn it. I've had too much coffee and I'm freaking, and these aren't in bags, and look what I just did. Shame on me. I'm sorry, Cool World. Better be careful with these other ones, man. I hope this isn't worth anything. Fuck. Well, it's mine now. I kind of wanted to keep it anyways, to be honest. I used to love Cool World, the movie back in the day, so just give that a quick read. The Creeper #1. Look at that cover. Craziness. And Creeper #7 was the other cover I liked. Got those. Last pile. Here we go. Here we go. Plow through just like I've been doing. Got some Avengers books. Avengers 260. What is this doing in here? Spidey 379. Amazing Spider-Man 379. Oh. Avengers 260. 260. 261. Make sure this is in focus here. 261. 263. 267. 268. 305. And 308's a cool cover. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? The life of an eternal hangs by a thread. Alright, keep it going here. Batman, I don't know, some kind of Batman special, dude. Who knows? You know, some modern age Batman special. God, I got the... Someone's got the dropsies during this video. I got the dropsies. Some Batman special. But, looked interesting. Interessante. So I picked it up. And then a bunch of modern, like late Bronze Age, maybe you couldn't even call it that. I think it's like late 80s and then some early 90s Batmans. Batman 434, 435. They just looked cool to me, so I picked them up. 441. And they're all minty, you know. Some of them are, a couple of them aren't, but most of them are. 461, 494. Cool cover, huh? Picked up a few of those, as you can see. 495, I like this cover a lot. Poison Ivy. 496. 498. 503. 504. Captain America 324. Captain America 337. I really like this cover, man. And this book's minty too, dude. Just like the others. I like that cover a lot. Captain America 338. A couple of those. Captain Atom number 13. Kind of fun cover. Number 41. Number 53. And Catwoman number 1. And that is it. Woo! Getting hot up in her. Hope you guys enjoyed. Later on.